46 runs, last 4 games. You pretty pleased with the offense?
Yeah, just, early on that first weekend, I was like, I knew there was more because we're with them every day. And, man, they've arrived and played pretty good. And I thought both teams, I thought that was a huge part of the game. I thought we could not put them away today. And I thought we did it from start to finish. I think we had a chance to basically score every inning today. And our two-strike approach, I don't think you can count on 4 home runs a ball game in college baseball. I'll take it, and they've done it. But I'm more interested in keeping the consistency of when we got to 2 strikes, we still were hard to deal with. But so were they. I think they were at Knoxville for a 3-game series this past weekend. They've been seeing good arms going into 4 ball games, and their at-bats showed it tonight. And I guess I'm moving on, but the game didn't get settled. I didn't feel like we get swing and miss and got control of the ball game until Carlson got in the ball game, and then our offense stayed consistent and played all night. That's how we won tonight, because if we hadn't got a pitcher in the game that could produce a little swing and miss, that was going to get tough. And if we would have just had the big lead and build and hit 2 or 3 home runs and then not been interested in our at-bats, we would have had a tough time tonight, but we stayed consistent with that. And then Watts was as good as I've seen him, and I know it was the best slider I've seen him throw in a game tonight in those 2 innings.
This Dylan, I mean, a guy that had closer in his background, to be able to show you that now for the 2nd time in a row, how big is that for a team to have another guy like that on the back of their game?
He just looks settled. I mean, this is our 2nd year into this now, a year and a half, or still early in the season, and he just looks settled, comfortable, and getting to his stuff. I think that's huge for me when I get to talk to him. Just talk about the ability of that slider. It's not just one pitch with a good fastball, and then me, I'm waving a flag of being able to shove the ball in the strike zone. That's a huge piece. You can have a good slider and a good fastball. If you can't get ahead and stay ahead in the count, it's mute. So he's bringing a lot of ingredients, but he just looks comfortable, confident in getting to his stuff, and that's good to see.
Bottom of the lineup, Bub Terrell, Chase Phillips, Chris Rimber together, 4 hits, 8 RBI, 2 home runs. What have those freshmen done to this lineup as far as lengthening it and just providing a spark?
Yeah, they've gotten comfortable quick. I thought all their at-bats and stuff early didn't look settled, looked jumpy. I think that after that first 3 or 4 games I just talked about, really as a team, I thought we were in between pitches. We were tardy on fastballs. The fastball got on us, and we really jumped on the off speed. I mean, there's no doubt in the last 4 games that we just got settled, stayed in there, evaluated pitches, quit trying to get big, and had at bats. Mm-hmm. And but I'm seeing that. I'm seeing a comfort level flow over Bub after a certain amount of at bats with Chris Rimbert, and if those guys can really contribute, and Fralix played great and caught great and exceeded expectations in a short period of time. And we need all those guys. I think it lengthens the lineup, and it makes us a good team. It makes us a threatening team if those guys can just get comfortable. And they have great examples. They have Fabian and Ike, and Cooper McMurray's playing great. They have those good veteran examples right there to talk to emulate, and to just try to contribute, not feel the pressure that they have to do something crazy, but just settle in and have it bats like everybody else. And that's been happening the last few games. It's been fun to watch.
Larry, just to add a little bit more on Carlson. You see the game kind of changed a little bit when he got in a group on him now. 78% strike percentage tonight. No runs, no walks. Just add a little bit more about him.
We walked the first guy of the ball game. I think we had 2 hit batters, so it was 11-to-1 ratio. I mean, first thing I'm looking at, because I'm pounding. That's why I give Samford a ton of credit. They absolutely swung those bats, and Carlson had his handful, but it's a little different look, and that's a power breaking pitch. That's an 87 mile per hour, 88 mile per hour breaking pitch, and man, I hope he can just looks like his stuff's set, and I think his strike percentage is higher than anybody on our pitching staff currently. So, and I don't think he threw way too many pitches. I'll be expecting him to cycle good as a veteran player and be back to help us out in Texas soon.